Hello everyone. Today we have the Champion PJ outfit, the newest FNCS outfit. I was surprised to hear that PJ was getting a remix. I don't think she's a sweaty skin, but you don't necessarily need to be a sweaty skin to be an FNCS skin. The color scheme, super duper good. I think it looks really nice. The purple is a really cool addition. And of course, with the majority being red and white, it's a pretty easy skin to combo with. So let's just hop right into it. First up for back blings, we have actually quite a few. I was surprised by how many of these looked really nice. Of course, you have the black and the white. There is red here on the wheels, which of course plays in her outfit. If you're a Cowboy Bebop fan, roses, white, red, can't go wrong. Skillets 6 from this season. No, this season's item shop, not battle pass. Sorry. This one is from the battle pass. This one was surprising to me. The holsters here, the stock here matches her headband really well. Again, from the season's battle pass, same thing with the silver on her headband there. Drumsticks from Billie Eilish's festival set. PJ is obviously a music themed skin, so there's going to be a few instrument themed cosmetics here. Billie Eilish's guitar looks really, really nice. Yule bag from Winterfest last year, not too bad. Back mounted bombs, if you want a little bit of a yellow, a little bit of color pop in there. Again with the music theme, Hard Case Hero, this is from Pepper Thorn's set. PJ being music themed, I think this fits really well. This just matched, it doesn't make much sense theme wise, but it does look good. Tactical satchel, one of my absolute favorite back blings because it is so customizable. You can change the colors of the banner, this obvious white part, and then this red part. And since it's PJ, I gave her the headphone banner. Drake and Scale Duo looks really nice. Portable Portobello. She does kind of look like a mushroom from Mario, so it fits. Powder Keg. Air Max 186, not too bad. Double header, another pop of yellow here. Hearts Attack, one of my favorite back blings in the game. I think the deeper red complements the main red pretty well. Muramasa Blade, I hope I'm saying that right. Looks really nice. The Oculara. Widow's Promise in the white and red edit style. More music cosmetics with Web Shredder from the Mary Jane set. Pokepack looks really, really clean. Cuddlepool's bow, of course. And finally, Gaze. Moving on to pickaxes now. Again, it's a really nice, easy to work with color scheme. We have, we have the hex cutters from the crew pack this month. Looks really clean. Skull blades from last month's crew pack. I think this one might be my favorite. It's aggressive. It matches really well. From this season's battle pass, we have the Jar Buster. Not my favorite skin in the battle pass, but definitely a decent pickaxe. Boom chucks look really nice as well. Conqueror's Axe from the OG pass. It's the wrong edit style. Thank you, Fortnite. There we go. Much better. Hobie's Axe, again, music themed, and it is red, so it matches her really well. Same thing with Billie Eilish's set coming back. Again, if you do equip this as a back bling and a pickaxe, it will visually unequip from the back, so keep that in mind if that's something you're into. Again, Billie's guitar looks really nice. The Up Chucker, very clean. Rose Thorns, if you're looking for a more elegant pickaxe. If you're trying to be more aggressive, on the other side of that coin, the Chain Sword from the from Eminem's set is really clean. Crimson Pulse Star, Focus's pickaxe, of course a reskin of it, so if you want to go with the sweaty theme again. Spiked Baton Mace, not too bad. Petrol Pump, taking it. Crimson Sigh, always a big fan of these. Field Machete, this is currently in the shop and it's very customizable. Same with the back bling that I showed you before. You can change both of the outer color and the inner color. I highly suggest picking this up if you can. Knight's Treachery, not too shabby. Drake and Claws. Again, this is one that if you have the back bling and the pickaxe equipped, this will visually unequip from your back. Very cool. Batwing Bone Spike. I don't know if it's just in the lobby. Keep this in mind, but it does seem to have a little bit of a purple reflectivity at the top here, which of course plays into her pants and her strap here. Dumbbell Driver. Not too bad. She looks like maybe she could use it once in a while. Umbrella Parasol, one of my favorites, definitely. Breakheart Blades, not too shabby. The red is a little more red than this red, if that makes sense. This one is a bit of a stretch, I'll admit. The Ash Glow Blade, but it does have purple and red within it, which of course ties to her pants and her cassette player here. Or I assume it's a Walkman. Red's Rippers, clean. If you want to keep it sweaty, Scully Scepter looks really nice. Fits better than the Star Wand, of course. Stylus Edge, nice clean pickaxe, not too shabby. Muramasa Blade, another one that visually unequips from the back if you have them both equipped. One of my favorite pickaxes, actually. The Furia, pretty clean, pretty clean. This actually matches her pants really, really well. Widow's Promise, again, this will visually unequip from the back if you have the back bling equipped as well. Web Shredder, same deal. Visually unequips. Death Metal Scythe, one of my absolute favorite pickaxes, and it's so aggressive. It matches her pants really well. Death Metal playing into the music theme, of course. Maniacs, probably my favorite pick for her if I wanted to do a really aggressive combo. I think this fits really nice. And then this one is just funny. The Meaty Mallets from Cuddle Pools set. Moving on to gliders. This one is not too hard of a job to match. This one is really, really clean. It's from this season's Battle Pass. If you have it, looks really nice. Peppermint Paraglider. This is technically a Christmas item, but you couldn't tell by just looking at it. Next we have Baymax Wings. The red is not a perfect match, but it is very close. Scarlet Longboard. This one's really, really nice. Matches her super well. Swoon Sail. This red, again, it might be a little too red, but I think it'll look nice. It has purple accents in it as well. Very hard to find red and purple together in this game. Skybound Longboard, one of my favorite gliders in the game. Just the red edit style, but of course the white edit style would probably work just as well. Katatech Burst Swing. This one's super clean. White, red, black, can't go wrong. And finally we have Blady Bird. It's black and red, super clean. Now kicks, I was surprised about these. These are actually in the shop at the moment. They fit super duper well, but keep in mind if you want to buy these, they are a little bugged down here on her pants. You can see that's the locker background, kind of like not clipping through, but you can't see it from the back. It's only from the front. So keep that in mind if you want to buy some kicks for her. They are currently a little bugged. These are just silly. I mean, they match, but you know, it was just funny. And these were the first ones we ever got, the Air Jordan 1 High OGs. Very, very clean. Moving on to Contrails. Not a lot here, to be honest. I'm not a huge fan of Contrails myself, but we have this one, which is the Fur Faller. War Banners, red and black, not too shabby. This one's a little bit of a stretch. Nitro Smog. I think it fits the color scheme well enough. And finally we have Burn Down. Wraps, again, black and red. It is super easy to match with. We have Conqueror's Charge if you want to go darker. Night Thorn to bring in a little bit of that silver here at the end. This is from a previous FNCS set. Looks really, really clean with her. The Burn and its counterpart, the Flame, both look really nice. Final Eclipse, not too bad. It does have some reactivity, which might throw you off a little bit, but it's not bad. Wild Red Caps, like we said, she looks a little bit like a mushroom, so this makes sense. Rian's Roar. Again, this one also has some reactivity, but not too bad. Menacing Presence. Very clean, black and red, very simple. High wired. This one is probably one of my favorites. It brings in the black, the red, and the silver or headphones. This one's pretty good. Shredded red. Radis Rapis, not too shabby. The red is a little bit darker, but it's not too bad. Shooting Shuffle, I think, is another really clean one. Star Bright, really clean. Again, a little bit of reactivity here. The banner wrap, I highly suggest picking this one up if it's ever in the shop. It matches your banner color and whatever banner you currently have equipped. So of course I went with red, and then headphones because it's PJ. And finally we have Ratty. Okay, that'll do it for today. I hope you all enjoyed these combos. If you did, let me know which one was your favorite. Let me know what you're rocking with Champion PJ down in the comment section below. Be sure to drop a like and subscribe. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I think it's definitely doable. And I'm also trying to get a creator code so you guys can support me. Thank you again for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and we'll see you in the next one.